What's up, everybody? Anthony here, Empire Music, empiremusic.com. Phone number at the shop, 412-343-5299. It's everyone's favorite time of the week, right? New this week, jumping right in your inbox, right on your YouTube feed. Actually, it's Monday morning. It's probably not everyone's favorite time of the week, right? This release is here at 7 a.m., depending on when you watch it. But you're probably watching this on a Monday, so we got a long week to go here. But hopefully it's going to be good for you, and hope the weekend was good for you, too. If you don't subscribe to our email list and you'd like to get the old This Week videos that Joe I do occasionally, and the new This Week videos that I do on Mondays directly in your inbox on Friday and Monday, subscribe to our email list. There's a link below if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on Instagram, go to our bio, hit the link tree, like the link in our bio. I always put that in the little content in the copy. That'll get you to our website. It'll get you to the subscribe page. It'll get you to all of our social media accounts. It'll even get you over to one of our Reverb pages, which is called gearoutlet.com, which is, again, just housed on Reverb. But it's a great way to get some super deep discounts on like some B-stock, some demos, some damaged stuff that we sell out of Empire Music, although not necessarily under the Empire Music name. But it'll also get you to our summer sale page. I'll walk you over to this graphic here. Summer sale's been going on from June until August 31st. 10%, 15%, up to 20% off store-wide. Very, very few exceptions that go below that. And some of the stuff at 20% off is absolutely crazy. If you jump onto that sale page and click through to the inventory, a lot of that stuff is the 20% off. So there's some Taylor guitars in there at 20% off. That's an absolutely crazy, crazy deal. But let's talk about some of the stuff that we got for this week that came in the end of last week. So we've talked about some of the Martin Empire exclusives, and I don't know if I showed this off yet. I don't think so, in the triple O body shape. Exceptionally figured Koa all around, right? There's really no other descriptors needed to say that. Joe designed these guitars with the Martin Custom Shop. This Koa series stuff is just, I don't know that I've ever seen more beautiful pieces of Koa. It almost looks fake. It almost looks like cartoonish. It's so vivid and the grains are so cool in it. And like a nice subtle amount of bling to it too. It's not over the top like a 45 style, but it is just so nice. I forget what they call that. I say this every time that I forget what they call that. But that herringbone pattern on there, I love the details in that. So in the triple O exceptional grade Koa, one of the more beautiful guitars I've ever seen come through. They sound great too, obviously. You gotta know what you're getting into there with all Koa. And then in a Dread, a quilted POMMELE SAPELE, all around. Very rich, lush, very responsive guitar, especially in that big body shape. And again, just an absolutely beautiful piece of wood on that. Look at the quilt on that. Absolutely incredible. And then again, just a little bit of bling on it. You have the black binding on it. Gorgeous guitar. These are Empire exclusives. We do a lot of work with Martin and the Martin Custom Shop. We're part of the Custom Expert program, so we get those amazing 1937 Authentics in the house. Something that always confused me, I'm very easily confused, so that's not saying much, but is those Custom Experts are like CEO number, CEO, and they're talking CE, Custom Expert 0, and then some other number to designate it to what it is. This is a CEO 7. It's not a Custom Expert, and that's not a 0 in it, that's an O. So that's like Chris Martin's design. The CEO of Martin designed these guitars, the CEO 7. Something that always escaped me is I just thought this was a cheaper version of the Custom Expert program. This is an amazing guitar. Adirondack top, I think it's a double O body shape. Adirondack top, mahogany back and sides. That's a great tone wood combination on that. Powerful Adirondack with like that mid-range push from the back and sides. Super cool guitars. These come in and like, well, look, check it out. We got 15% off something like that. And the list price is $31.99. So do the math. You get a monstrous, still a custom shop level guitar at a great price. And then a double O Modern Deluxe. One of my favorite series in like a standard Martin run. Carbon fiber bridge plate. VTS Adirondack top, These things just sing in the smaller body shape, super articulate, liquid metal bridge pins. It's just a real player's guitar right here. So modern deluxe in a 00. These usually go really fast. Then jumping over to some electrics, 62P bass. A little something different because we're so used to seeing the Empire 58s. Aged AZTEC gold with the red guard on it. This thing's nice. This is really cool. So a little different from our 58s, no roasting, has the 62 hand-wound pickup. I own a bass with that pickup in it. It's a very, very good pickup. Very nice. So 62P. We've actually got a really nice selection of custom shop basses and guitars, always with guitars. But we've gotten some different stuff outside of our Empire 58, which we love, and they're always going to sell well. We got some cool 59s I showed off last week. That Paisley Jazz bass sold, so you missed the boat on that one. That thing was killer. And 3 signature guitars. Actually, I think I put these 2 out of my order that I wanted them in. That's okay. We'll improvise. We can deal with it here. Show must go on. Show business, baby, right? Robin Trower signature Strat. Now, Robin Trower, this is in like a midnight finish as Brent gets up on it. I don't want to not be in line with what he's doing. It's got like kind of a fade on it too. I didn't notice that before. It's a good looking guitar. This is the second one of these we've had. Locking tuners. So there's definitely some kind of high performance and vintage kind of blend on this. Great price too, $4 grand. We're discounting, got 10 off on that. So again, do the math. Great price on this. Robin Trower has one of the most rock star song titles I've ever heard. If you know what that song is, leave it in the comments, put a link to it in the comments, whatever. If you don't know it, look up Robin Trower's hits. I don't know that much about Robin Trower. I just know that one of his song titles is the most rock and roll song title you could ever have. I'll leave it at that. Another signature model, John 5 Tele. These are so awesome. They just look so cool. John 5, what a great player. But look at the headstock on it. That's what the story lies in one spot on this guitar. I'm not even going to tell you any of the specs on it except mirror pick guard, right? And that headstock. I mean, say no more, right? Super cool. This might be the 3rd one of these we've had a used one come through. Always sold, really. I'm looking behind me to see if it's still here. It's not. Always sell well. John 5's a badass too, so that helps. Now, not a signature model, but kind of a signature model. 60s all rosewood Tele. Very, very similar to what was going on with that George Harrison model that has come out through the years and periodically makes appearances and skyrockets in value the second they hit the used market. You will always make money on one of those George Harrison rosewood Teles. This is eerily similar to that, although it's not labeled as such. Awesome looking guitar, very, very unique. This is Closet Classic, so actually the pick guard has a few scratches on it. That's really the only, and that's intentional. That's the only thing you can really see on this, but the finish has like that nice kind of matted down, I believe it's still nitro on that. These are cool guitars, unique sounding too, a little heavier weight, but with like that Tele style pickup in it, or the Tele pickups in it. Very unique. And then we go back, 52 Telecaster, NOCASTER, in NOCASTER blonde. You go back to the OG Tele, Fender Custom Shop. This is the OG model. These sound great. Very, very indicative of that early 50s kind of style, sound. So these always very popular. Haven't seen one of these pop through in a while. Good figured ash, kind of, I don't think it's labeled figured ash. It's a good looking guitar though. So 9 cool guitars. Summer sale still going on. 10, 15, 20% off store-wide. Again, very, very few exceptions on that. We'll do trades. We can do financing. Terms might vary depending on what you're looking at. So if you have trades, reach out to us. You can email me directly. It's anthony@empiremusic.com. Phone number, 412-343-5299. We'll see you next week. Thanks.